Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Mekrak, Kodash, and double honor to the Apostle Els, the great millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, brothers and sisters, it's Brother Malak, and I'm back with another lesson to feed the sheep, so Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Okay, so if you've been paying attention, you know, at the news lately, you can see that, Trump has sent, troops to, I believe it's DC, because there's a lot of crime, lately. So Trump sent them troops over there, to, get things straight. And pretty soon, this just gonna be how things gonna be, because we heading into some serious times, man. And we at the beginning of Jacob's trouble, man. Just like you see with these troops, that's beginning of martial law, because that's gonna really be enforced. And pretty soon, it's gonna be everywhere. That's just how it's gonna be, And another thing, we've been repeatedly telling y'all this, starting with the Apostle Els on down, speaking these things into existence. Because all hell will break loose, man. You just gotta give it time. For the believers out there. But for you people, y'all finished. Because y'all still carrying on, carrying on in y'all wickedness, all up in the world. Okay. Now y'all finna get ready to see what things really about. And all y'all that did all that scoffing, hey man, when society crash, hey, don't be trying to, find us none of that. We ain't got nothing to say to you. But you had your chance during the great period. But hey, you didn't want to take heed. So hey, that's on you. Now y'all want to keep running to these churches. They ain't telling y'all nothing. They just giving y'all money. And the churches, they just being more exposed nowadays, man. Because, seriously, man. The church is a gimmick, so. And then but a whole bunch of demons in there as well, They ain't about the word, man. If you can't see that, then hey, you just probably ain't gonna make it. Yeah, the same stuff over and over again, and not inform you of anything. It's just a way to get money off people. That's all it is. It's just a place to uplift you, where you can, basically, I can't think of it. It's like them people that make people feel good about themselves, motivational speakers, stuff like that. Yeah, it's something like that, because it ain't about the word. Up in there dancing and stuff, music playing. Man, the Lord, he ain't concerned with that. And it's out of order completely. But yeah, man, we just getting closer and closer to that time. So we just gotta, keep watching these things, Pretty soon we're gonna be in it, man. Ain't gonna be nothing else to say. The time to get with it is now. You gonna have some ones that come in at last minute though, who the Lord, have mercy on. But yeah, you don't got forever, some of these people be thinking, nah. You on the Lord's time, man. When the Lord get ready to bring it, He gonna bring it. You can't go back and try to do anything because it's gonna be too late. All right, my first scripture gonna be 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 17. Cause me and the bros will always bring this out at camp, man, cause it's true, and now we seeing it, You see, man, we know we got the truth. I don't know about these other guys out here teaching these false doctrines, man. Even some of them don't even be agreeing with what they be saying. They know that shit ain't it. But yeah, we know we got a true strong with Apostle Elton Great Millstone. Great Millstone got 100% truth, man. This is what it is. If you can't see that, then the Lord ain't dealing with you. Obviously. Yeah, GMS has the truth. Once again, Great Millstone has the truth. So I advise you to watch Great Millstone. Need a man that really warn the people, And I know, man, because I watch Great Millstone, man. Brothers always going into prophecy, man. When something happen, brothers always, hey. Before I'm even, going into it, brothers did videos on it. That's how I found out about it. Brothers did videos concerning this topic, with the troops down there in D.C. So, yeah, man. Just Great Millstone, they just, they're the ones really serving the Lord out here, man. Truly warning people, teaching the sound doctrine. The doctrine of Yahweh Shah, man. So you need to follow those, man. Now, I'm just, an affiliate, I'm not actually in a Great Millstone camp, but, I teach what they teach. I teach the same doctrine they teach, I'm an affiliate, So, yeah. So, you could kind of say I'm a part of them, but could teach the same doctrine, but I'm not exactly in the camp, though. That's all. Anyway, it says 2nd Ezra 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So, right, man. And that's going to be with martial law. As you can see, it's started. You're not going to be able to go here and go there when martial law is on the scene. No. Oh, that's going to be cut out. People like to rip and run. No, ain't going to be none of that during that time. You're going to have to stay where you got to stay put. You're going to have to do what they say, matter of fact. Because first of all your rights going to be revoked from you. There going to be no rights. Martial law on the scene. You're going to do what they say. They're going to put a bullet in your skull. That's what it's going to be. You can get thrown in the FEMA camp. Ain't going to be no read me my rights and stuff. When motherfuckers get pulled over by the police, they feel like they being violated or something. They be like, oh, according to my rights and stuff. But during that time, ain't going to be no rights, man. You're going to have to do what they say. Yeah, that's going to be fully in Jacob's trouble, man. Once this start happening, this right here, with martial law, hey, man, we're in Jacob's trouble. 100%, And then doing Jacob's trouble, that chip going to be made mandatory. So, yeah. There's going to be a lot going on, man. Now it's the time to be preparing for this stuff, man, because it's easy to say something now, but when you actually in that situation, it's not going to be so easy, A lot of guys going to fold, man. this is what it is, you know. But we hoping, you know, we just keep the faith, man, because seriously, it's gonna be a rough time, man. Hey, man, no telling, you know, what type of situation you're gonna be in, man. But it's gonna be bad, 100%. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So, right. The Lord's finna break the pride of America by sending these troubled times. How do people carrying on now? Just like football season finna get ready to start back up. Now, people worry about the wrong thing. Hey, man, we finna be in an apocalypse, man, soon, man. So, yeah. That's just the Lord breaking that pride, because doing Jacob Trouble, there would be no reason to be proud, you know. It's going to be sufferings. And that's going to be going on in all these cities in America, you know. That's right, men shall be afraid. Right, man, that's how serious it's going to be. There's going to be no tough guys in Jacob Trouble, you know. Because the Lord, he going to start judging. And the Lord, he already judging, but he's going to turn it up even more. So, yeah, man, we're in into some serious times, man. And you people are not ready. You know, y'all still... But some of y'all probably believe this place will come back. And some people don't. But, hey... Well, we believe in prophecy. So that's what it's going to be. Your opinion don't matter. We know what's going to happen to this place. You know. Okay. This is Jeremiah 30:7. You know, as I quoted. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the sloppy. Read that again. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. That's right, man. Jacob's trouble, man, is gonna be a real serious time. You know, it's gonna be a time like never seen before. How you had 9/11, the Great Depression, stuff like that. Hey, man, it's gonna be worse than that. So, yeah, man. It's not looking good for, you know, this country. Also, the ones gonna be saved out of it is the elect. You know, they're gonna be delivered out of Jacob's trouble, or when we part of that number. So, yeah, man. I'm the only one making up out of here. So, that should tell you a lot of what's gonna be going on. A lot of death. A lot of mourning, you know, all that. It's gonna get so bad, ain't gonna be no funerals. You know, in Jacob Trouble, no, the body just gonna be sitting there. Gonna be so many people dying, man. Ain't gonna have time to do no funeral. But I'm just giving you an example of how serious that time gonna be. So yeah, man, that's prophecy. Jacob Trouble, that's a prophecy. That's a Bible prophecy, man. So yeah. You know, we have to teach that, you know. Hey man, we going to the bad things and the good things, you know. We got to bring all of it out, but especially the prophecies, you know. Okay, Isaiah 13:11. I'm in here. I got to get ready to head back in. I'm at work. So, yeah. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the hardness of the terrible. Right? The Lord Yahweh, he gonna do that, you know. The proud are gonna cease, you know. All the people, enjoyment is gonna be taken away from them. You know, it's gonna be straight suffering now on out. Because that's the Lord punishing this place. He going to punish these people, you know, because they're evil. You know, the people that wake up do wickedness every day, man. People practice wickedness, man. Which means you're a sinner. So, yeah. And the wages of sin is death, so that's what that leads to. So you people, you're bright on yourselves. And the wicked, you Edomites, you know, you top banking families. Hey man, y'all gonna get it as well. Well, we know these damn so-called white people in America gonna get it, but you elites, you know, the rulers, y'all gonna get it too. Matter of fact, y'all gonna be the first ones in captivity, and right along with the rest of y'all, you other nations. But starting off with you devils, man. Fun time is over with. Now, things finna start happening. Cause Lord, he finna do some terrible things to this place, man. Seriously. Like, no joking, the Lord, he finna really turn up. So, yeah, man. And we just getting closer and closer to that time. Every time the sun set, hey, man, we getting closer to that time, man. And the Lord is speeding up the time as well, man. Right, so these things can happen. But, that's the end of it. I didn't want to make this too long. Lord willing, you were edified. And I'm going to give all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And shalom to the elect. And Lord willing, I'm better to listen. Keep the faith. Shalom.